Welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for our final game tonight. It's also the 224th and final game of the regular season here in Sim Season number 35. And we've made it all the way to the final game of the regular season. The playoffs will start on Sunday. So to wrap things up, we have the Denver Broncos and the LA Rams. Both these teams are out of the playoffs. The Broncos come in at 7-8, the Rams at 6-9. When the schedule first came out, these were both playoff teams last season. We thought this might be a good game for the Monday night game to wrap up the week, to wrap up the season, but that's not the way it panned out. But we play all the games anyway. Evil Dead is now, 126 and 81, and TMG is now 16-10. Evil Dead has already told me he's taking the Rams in this one. We'll see who TMG takes in this one here in a second. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California for this one. Our final Monday night game of the season here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California. It's the Broncos and the Rams. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at the Jammin' Sports. The final regular season game of the season. Our final Monday night football game of the season. The Broncos at 7-8 and the Rams at 6-9. Two teams that are going to both be home for the playoffs. The Broncos will get the opening kickoff underway live from SoFi Stadium. From the 3-yard line on the return, this will be number 81, James Barksdale, out to the 27-yard line, and that's where Denver will have it, 1st and 10. A disappointing season for both teams. Broncos starting quarterback is Jeremy Lawler, who they picked up from the Cowboys during the offseason in his 9th year out of Alabama. He spent 8 years with Dallas. This was his first season with Denver. First and 10 for the Broncos. They'll start from their own 27-yard line. 4 wide. Lawler under center. Lawler tries to hand it off to Samson DeCarva. He gets hit in the backfield. And the other receiver got shaken up. That's Colt Cruz. He'll go to the sideline. That's going to be a loss of yardage for the Broncos. A loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. Back at the 25-yard line. Waiting for TMG to come on in and tell us who he's for. The final game of the regular season. 2nd and 12 from the 25-yard line. 4 wide to the far side. Lawler in the shotgun on 2nd down. Lawler looking. Lawler going to take off. And Lawler out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Broncos. Broncos trying to avoid going 3 and out on the opening drive. Third and 7 from the 30-yard line. Broncos come out in the offset eye. Lawler looking. Lawler throws, dumps it out to Xavier Restrepo, the rookie out of Miami. Out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 7 and a Bronco first down. Restrepo, the rookie wide receiver out of the University of Miami. First down, Denver. They come out 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Lawler looking. Lawler in trouble. And Lawler gets taken down. An 11-yard loss. James Garrison comes in to make the tackle, the third-year linebacker out of Oregon State. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 21 for the Broncos. Randy Garrison. I said James Garrison. It's Randy Garrison, I'm sorry, in his third year out of Oregon State. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 21 for the Broncos, back at their own 27-yard line. Opening drive of the ball game. Denver comes out 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun on 2nd and 21. Lawler draws back. Lawler throws near side, and that's caught by C.J. Lumen out to the 32-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 15. C.J. Lumen in his third year at Louisiana Tech. 3rd and 15 now from the 32-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Lawler in the shotgun on 3rd down. Lawler looking. Lawler throws deep downfield, and he overthrows Restrepo. Incomplete. And the Broncos' opening drive stalls out. They'll have to punt. Sam Beasley will come into punt for Denver. Beasley will get the punt away. From the 21-yard line on the return will be number 85. That's Jackson Biggs, the third-year receiver out of Florida State. And now the Rams, their starting quarterback, Matthew Sinclair, in his 5th year out of Tennessee. .56 left to play here in the first quarter. This will be the Rams' opening possession of the game. They'll start from their own 31-yard line, no score, as the Broncos had to punt on their opening drive. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair under center. In motion is Royal. Sinclair to McCutcheon, and Lawrence McCutcheon to the 33-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Lawrence McCutcheon in his 2nd year out of Tennessee. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. Jackson in motion this time. Sinclair fakes the handoff, throws, and incomplete. Harold Jackson, the intended receiver, he couldn't hold on. And that'll bring up 3rd down. It looked to me like Jackson simply dropped that one. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7 at the 33-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair looking, throws, gets it outside to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon picks up 8 out to the 41-yard line. And that'll be a Ram first down. Lawrence McCutcheon on the swing pass picks up the first down. He got blown up by Jeff Benjamin, the safety, in his 5th year out of Ohio State. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Rams on the move. 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair fakes the handoff. Throws outside to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. .48 and counting. Here in the first quarter, no score. I think we had an injury timeout on the play. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair back. Throws underneath. Caught by Royal. And James Royal down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. And a Ram first down. Royal, the former Brown, in his 12th year out of North Carolina. 1st and 10 for the Rams. at the Bronco 42-yard line. In the offset I, Sinclair under center, hands off to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon picks up a couple of yards to the 41-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. Coming up on 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter, no score. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair under center on 2nd down. Sinclair rolls out. Throws back across. And it's caught on the sideline by McCutcheon, it looks like. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 from the 40-yard line. 3:45 and counting. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun on 3rd down. Sinclair looking, throws, and I'm not sure who that was to. Kip Brown was in the area. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th and 8 from the 40-yard line. The Rams drive stalls out. Let's see if they try a long field goal. This would be from 57 yards. No, they're going to punt. Thomas Spears back to punt on 4th and 8. Spears gets the punt away. Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. So both teams have had it once. Both teams have had to punt. And now Denver will have it for the second time, starting from their own 17-yard line, 1st and 10. 3:31 left to play here in the first quarter. Both teams are out of the playoffs. We're just finishing up the schedule. The final regular season game of the season. 4 wide. Lawler under center. 1st and 10. Lawler fakes the handoff. Lawler going to take off, and Lawler out to the 31-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 14. 1st down, Denver. There's TGM taking the Broncos. All right. Evil Dead's got the Rams in this one. 1st down, Denver out to the 31-yard line. We're coming up on 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Denver comes out in the offset I. Lawler hands off to Perry Lattimore. And Lattimore picks up 3 to the 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. Perry Lattimore in his 6th year out of Appalachian State. He's the middle brother of the 3. Broncos come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side on 2nd and 7. Lawler draws back, throws underneath, caught by Restrepo out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 8 yards and a Denver 1st down. Xavier Restrepo, the rookie out of Miami. 1st down, Denver at their own 42. 4 wide for the Broncos on 2nd down. Lawler under center. Lawler fakes the handoff, throws, and it's caught downfield by Colt Cruz. Down to the Ram 40-yard line, a gain of 18. 1st down, Denver. Colt Cruz in his 10th year out of Texas. 1st down, Denver. Broncos on the move. Coming up on 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter, no score. But Denver down to the Ram 40-yard line. Four wide for the Broncos on 1st and 10. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler to Lattimore. And Lattimore picks up a yard to the 38. That's it. We have a Ram shaken up. Randy Garrison, the linebacker, he'll go to the sideline. He got shaken up on the play. Second and 9 from the 38-yard line. .144 left to play here in the first quarter. Denver comes out 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler looking. Lawler throws deep, and it's caught by Samson DeCarva, the 5th-year receiver out of Missouri, down to the 21-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 17 yards. First down, Denver. 1:22 left in the first quarter. On 1st and 10 from the 21. Lawler throws underneath the Colt Cruz down to the 14, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Denver got something going now. They're driving down the field. Five wide for the Broncos, empty backfield. Lawler looking. Lawler throws, and incomplete. They're looking for C.J. Lumen, the tight end. He couldn't hold on in the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd and 4 from the 14-yard line. 49 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun on 3rd down. Lawler looking. Lawler throws near side. Caught by Lumen down to the 9. And that's a gain of 5 yards and a first down for the Broncos. Be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Forcing him out of bounds was Bob Sullivan, the 11th year linebacker out of Oregon State. 2nd and goal from the 9. Broncos come out 4 wide. Lawler under center. Lawler hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore picks up a yard to the 8-yard line. Santonio Benson on the tackle. The 2nd-year linebacker out of Tennessee. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 8. As we're down to 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. 4 wide for the Broncos on 2nd and goal. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler looking. Throws to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Samson DeCarva. An 8-yard touchdown catch. The 5th-year receiver out of Missouri. And Denver takes the lead. 6-0 with 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. And now Michael Lance will come on for the extra point. The Broncos score right at the end of the first quarter. Yes, TMG says, let's go Denver. Michael Lance for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Broncos lead at 7-0. Here at SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Our Week 16 Monday Night Football game. The final game of the regular season. We'll start the playoffs on Sunday with the wild card games. It'll be the Ravens at Pittsburgh, the Dolphins at the Chargers, the Lions at the 49ers, and the Cowboys and the Giants. Those are the 4 wild card games on Sunday. And Sunday will be starting at 5 o'clock Eastern, not 6. There's the kickoff. From the 6-yard line, Jackson Biggs on the return. Out to the 27-yard line. We'll have a play, and then we'll go to the second quarter. First and 10 for the Rams at their own 27, down 7-0. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon gets out to the 37, a gain of 10. At the end of 1, Denver leads at 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California. We go to the second quarter. Denver leads the Rams 7-0 in our season finale, our Monday night game, regular season finale. Our 224th regular season game. Yeah, that was the original. First and 10. Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon. And Lawrence McCutcheon 8 yards out to the 45-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. TMG likes the classic theme songs. He's a Renaissance man, just like me. On 2nd and 2, Sinclair fakes the handoff inside, throws outside, incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. He threw it a bit too far. 7:32 left in the half. Broncos up 7-0. If the Broncos win, they'll be 8-8. They'll finish at 500. 3rd and 2 from the 45. 4 wide. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. Gets the first down. Out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 5. And that'll be a first down for Los Angeles. They'll have it 1st and 10 at midfield. Broncos up 7-0. 4 wide for the Rams on 1st and 10. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair looking. Sinclair throws near side. Caught by James Royal out to the 41, a gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Well, we started the regular season right here at SoFi. It was the Buccaneers and the Rams, the opening game of the season. And now the final game of the regular season. We're back here at SoFi with the Rams. On 2nd and 1, Sinclair throws deep, and it's picked off. Bringing it back for the Broncos on the return. Jackie Pierce, the rookie out of Notre Dame, brings it all the way back to the 26-yard line. It was very nearly a pick six. He's finally tackled along the sideline. In fact, it was Sinclair who made the tackle, saving the touchdown. And the Broncos now have it deep in Ram territory off the interception. TMG's got to like that. Denver now, they can make this quickly a 2-score game. 1st and 10 from the Ram 26-yard line. They're already in field goal range. Misty and Gracie are back. They had stepped out. 1st and 10 from the 26 of the Rams. 4 wide. Lawler under center. Lawler fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws, and open down the middle. Samson to Carva down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 21. And that'll be a Denver first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 5 for the Broncos. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the half. On 1st and goal, 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler looking. Lawler throws underneath. Caught in the end zone for the touchdown. C.J. Lumen. They said it was in the end zone. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Rams are down 13-0 as the Broncos score, coming off the interception. Say hi, Misty.
Hi.
She's back. TMG's here. Evil Dead's at pinball. It's his Wednesday pinball day. But TMG's here from Cincinnati. Michael Lance for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. And the Broncos lead at 14-0. 5:54 left to play here in the first half. Live from SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Our Week 16 Monday Night Football game to wrap up the week and to wrap up the regular season. What? Pork chops and mashed potato? I had it before you left. Denver will kick off. Sam Beasley will kick from the 3-yard line on the return. This will be Dante Jones who brings it out to the 24-yard line. And that's where the Rams will take over. 1st and 10, down 14-0. Boy, both of Evil Dead's picks tonight have not been good. Want to give you all a heads up. The playoffs will start Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock Eastern time. I will not be on tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday. I'll be back on Sunday. 1st and 10. They hand off to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon picks up 5 to the 29-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Rams. We're taking the next 3 days off, and then we'll start the playoffs on Sunday. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair under center on 2nd and 5. Sinclair, play action, throws deep downfield, and he overthrows everybody, but a flag is down. He was looking for James Royal. They may get the Broncos for pass interference, and they will. On Cam Palmer, the defensive back. Automatic first down at the Denver 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Trying to get back in this game, trying to get a score before halftime. On 1st and 10, Sinclair looking, throws underneath, incomplete. James Royal couldn't hold on. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Jimmy Jam with TMG on this Wednesday. 4 wide, Sinclair in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Royal in motion. Sinclair down the middle to Jackson, incomplete. He couldn't hold on, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Harold Jackson in his 2nd year out of California, Berkeley. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Rams at the Bronco 39-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Jackson in motion. Sinclair fakes the handoff. It's a blitz, and they get him back at the 44-yard line. A loss of 5 yards. Making the tackle, number 96 for the Broncos. And that is Dante Manning, the 5th-year defensive end out of UCLA. And that'll bring up 4th and 15. Let's see what the Rams do here. They'll probably punt. They will. Thomas Spears back to punt for the Rams. Rams just can't get anything going. Gets the punt away. Off the side of his foot. That's a 20-yard punt as it goes out of bounds at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Broncos now with 4:44 left to play here in the 2nd quarter, up 14-0. Just 2 teams finishing up the schedule. 4 receivers wide for the Broncos. Lawler under center on 1st and 10. Lawler hands off to Lattimore out to the 31. A gain of 7 to be 2nd and 3. 4:35 and counting. Second and 3 from the 31-yard line. Rams come out 4 wide. Lawler under center. Lawler draws back, throws outside, caught by Lumen. And C.J. Lumen out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 4 yards, and that'll be a Bronco first down. Clock keeps on moving. We're coming up on 4 minutes left to play in the half. Broncos up 14-0. I like the Broncos in those blue helmets with the D on it. It looks good. What do you think, TMG? I like the Denver D. Lawler back. Lawler throws, and it's picked off. Down the sideline, here come the Rams. Number 34, Rashard Berry, finally gets tackled by Lawler at the 8-yard line. Rashard Berry on the pick. The 5th-year safety out of Wisconsin. And now the Rams are in business. They can make this a 1-possession game. As Lawler throws the pick, he was looking for Restrepo along the sideline, but Berry came in and picked it off. Now let's see if the Rams can cash in. It's what they really need. Rams offense comes back out. Matthew Sinclair, the quarterback, in his 5th year out of Tennessee. Evil Dead's at pinball. He didn't see that, or else he'd be cheering. Evil Dead took the Rams. 1st and goal from the 8, 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. In motion is Fields. Sinclair looking, throws underneath to Fields. That's the tight end, Randy Fields. It's the rookie out of Air Force down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be second and goal from the 3. 3.5 minutes left to play. Here in the first half, Broncos up 14-0. Rams on the move. Rams come out 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Fields in motion. Sinclair throws near side. Caught. Touchdown. Harold Jackson. A 3-yard touchdown catch. The second-year receiver out of California, Berkeley. They might review that. I don't know if he got both feet in. He was taking some pretty good strides there. Let's find out if both feet are in bounds. Will there be a review? Right now, the touchdown's on the board. No review. And now Lucas Ewing for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Denver lead is now 14-7 with 3:12 left to play here in the first half. Here at SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California, our Week 16 Monday night football game as we wrap up the regular season here tonight. Playoffs start Sunday. We hope you join us for the playoffs Sunday at 5 o'clock Eastern time. We'll have 4 games for you. Back to back to back to back. We'll have the wild card playoffs. And now Lucas Ewing will kick off from the 6-yard line on the return. This is James Barksdale out to the 28-yard line. And that's where Denver will take over, still up by 7 with 3:08 remaining here in the first half. We'll be back here at SoFi Stadium during the wild card playoffs as the Dolphins will play the Chargers here. 4 wide on 1st and 10. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler draws back. Lawler throws deep. Caught. DeCarva down to the 28. No, he dropped it. Incomplete. Samson DeCarva could not hold on. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. What you eat, Misty? Oh, cool. No, I'm good. I had pork chop and mashed potatoes. 2nd and 10 from the 28, 5 wide. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler back. Lawler throws near side. Caught by DeCarva out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 7 he'll bring up 3rd and 3. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Broncos up 14-7. Two minutes and 40 seconds and counting. 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler back. Throws down the middle. Incomplete. It'll bring up 4th and 3. This is our 224th and final regular season game for Sim Season 35. Sam Beasley back to punt on 4th and 3. Beasley gets the punt away. And it'll be fair caught at the 21-yard line by Jackson Biggs. And that's where the Rams will take over, 1st and 10. A chance for the Rams now to tie the game up before halftime. Broncos got out to a quick 14-0 lead, but the Rams are methodically trying to come back. 2:29 left in the first half. Rams come out, everybody in tight. Sinclair under center, single back. Sinclair to McCutcheon, and McCutcheon out to the 25. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2:15 and counting. Coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Rams come out, 3 receivers to the far side. Sinclair under center. Throws near side and is caught as we hit the 2-minute warning here at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. our Week 16 Monday night game. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 25. Sinclair in the shotgun with the back on either side. Sinclair back. Throws down the middle. Caught by Randy Fields, the tight end. Out to the 35, a gain of 10. First down, Rams. On the tackle, number 79. That's Steve Strong, the fourth-year defensive tackle out of Baylor. No huddle for the Rams. 1st and 10. Sinclair drops back. Throws downfield. Oh, he had a man open, and he overthrew him. He had Lawrence McCutcheon out of the backfield open down the middle, and he overthrew him. That would have been 6. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. 1:33 left in the half. Rams come back out, 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair drops back, throws, and incomplete. They were looking for James Royal. The linebacker, Jackie Pierce, broke up that pass. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Rams at their own 35. 1:29 left in the half. Rams come out, 2 backs in the backfield. Sinclair in the shotgun on 3rd and 10. Sinclair looking. Sinclair throws underneath. Caught by Jackson out to the 42. A gain of 7. Shy of the first down. It'll be 4th down. Rams will probably punt here. The Rams, I do believe, get the second half kickoff. Back to punt, Thomas Spears. Spears gets the punt away. And it's going to go into the end zone, touchback. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Denver still has 2 timeouts. They took a timeout right before the punt to conserve on time. Let's see if the Broncos can get another score before halftime. Jeremy Lawler, the quarterback, in his 9th year out of Alabama. The former Cowboy. Lawler under center on 1st and 10. Lawler looking, throws outside, and it's dropped by Colt Cruz. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. 1:16 left in the half. Broncos come out 5 wide. Lawler in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Lawler draws back, throws down the middle, and Lumen fumbles it, trying to make a cut, and the Rams pick it up. Toby Smith recovers the loose football. As he tried to make his cut, Lumen got hit by Benson. The ball's on the ground. Santonio Benson causing the fumble, the linebacker. And now the Rams get it back with a chance to score before halftime. They can tie this thing up. Denver up 14-7 with 1:11 left to play here in the first half. And a chance now for the Rams. They have it at the Bronco 32-yard line. Five wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Sinclair looking. Sinclair throws deep. He's got a man. Touchdown. Lawrence McCutcheon. It takes the Rams one play. 32 yards out of the backfield to Lawrence McCutcheon. And there was some confusion in the Broncos secondary that left McCutcheon wide open. And now the Rams can tie it up with the extra point. McCutcheon, the second-year back out of Tennessee. Lucas Ewing will come on for the point after. This to tie the game. Snap, kick is up. Kick is good. We're tied at 14 with 1:06 left to play here in the first half. Live from SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California, our Week 16 Monday night game to wrap up the week and to wrap up the regular season. I do 16 games in 16 weeks. Nobody gets a bye. Back when the NFL was run by men They didn't have bye weeks. That's what I think of byes. Thomas Spears will kick off from the 7-yard line. On the return, this is James Barksdale out to the 25. In Denver, they still have 3 timeouts and 1:03 to work with. Let's see if the Broncos can muster a score before halftime. Jimmy Jan with TMG in the house on this Wednesday. We're going to take the next 3 days off. We'll be back on Sunday to start the playoffs. We'll start the playoffs at 5 o'clock Eastern. We'll have all 4 of the wild card games. 1st and 10 from the 25. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler looking. Lawler throws downfield. Caught by Colt Cruz. Out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 16. And a Bronco first down. Denver takes a timeout. They have 1 left with 57 seconds left until the half. Once again, the wild card playoffs are the Ravens and the Steelers, the Dolphins at the Chargers, the Cowboys at the Giants, and the Lions at the 49ers. 1st and 10. Lawler looking. Lawler throws underneath. Caught by Lumen across midfield to the 48-yard line. 11-yard gain. First down, Denver. Clock is moving. They have 1 timeout. 40 seconds left here in the first half. Broncos go to the no huddle. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler looking. Lawler throws deep. And it's caught by DeCarva down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 27 to Samson DeCarva. First down, Denver. And they're now in field goal range. Denver can retake the lead right before half. Nice play by Samson DeCarva. Rashard Berry on the tackle. 1st and 10 Broncos from the Ram 21. 4 wide. Lawler in the gun. Lawler looking. Lawler throws outside to Lumen. He can't hold on. Incomplete. That was broken up by Kevin Taylor, the 4th-year defensive back out of Pittsburgh. The Ravens are still in. The Vikings are still in. The 2 purple teams are still in. But the Bucs are out. 2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line. 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Lawler draws back. Lawler rolls out, throws to the other side. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock. 18 seconds left. And bring up 3rd and 10 from the 21-yard line. Four wide for the Broncos. Lawler in the shotgun. Single back. Lawler looking. Lawler rolls out in trouble and has to throw it away. And that'll bring up 4th and 10. 13 seconds left in the half. The Broncos will try a field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt by Michael Lance, the rookie out of USC. Lance will come on from 38 yards. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Broncos take a 17-14 lead right before halftime. His kick is right down the money, right down the middle there. 10 seconds left here in the first half. Broncos up 17-14. And now Denver will kick off. Sam Beasley does the kickoff duties. Normally. Let's see who that is. That is Beasley. Will kick off. Through the end zone, touchback. And the Rams will have it at the 30-yard line with 10 seconds left until halftime. Let's see what the Rams do here with only 10 seconds left. Well, they're going to run a play. They got 2 backs in the backfield. Sinclair back to throw. Throws down the middle to Royal. And they're just going to go to halftime. Halftime score, Denver 17, the Rams 14. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California. We start the second half. The Rams will get the kickoff, down 17-14 from the 4-yard line on the return for the Rams, trying to pick up the number there. That's number 86, Dominic Lovett, the rookie out of Georgia on the return. Out to the 24-yard line, and that's where the Rams will have it, 1st and 10. Broncos lead it 17-14. Our final regular season game. We'll start the playoffs on Sunday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. We hope you join us on Sunday. Join us Father's Day. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line, 4 wide. Sinclair under center. Sinclair fakes the handoff. Sinclair looking. He's going to throw it deep. Going for the home run. Jump ball flag. I think they'll get the Broncos for pass interference. They do. On Carlos Laws. And the Rams are going to get the ball at the 13-yard line. The intended receiver was James DeShields down the sideline. Incomplete. But pass interference. 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 13-yard line. Big break for the Rams. They're looking to take the lead for the first time. Sinclair in the shotgun. Now they shift. He's still going to be 4 wide. Single back. Sinclair looking. Sinclair throws underneath, caught by Kip Brown down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 10, make it a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. Kip Brown in his 11th year out of Memphis. Jimmy Jam with TMG. TMG's been kind of quiet here today. 4 wide for the Rams on 2nd and inches. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon's not going to get in. In fact, he's going to lose a yard back to the 4-yard line. Jackie Pierce, the rookie linebacker out of Notre Dame, on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Broncos at the Denver 4. Big 3rd down for Denver. Rams come out. 2 backs in the backfield. Sinclair in the shotgun, back to throw. Throws outside to McCutcheon. No, that's Royal. Touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown catch by James Royal. And the Rams take the lead for the first time tonight. On a 4-yard swing pass. Slides into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Rams go up 20-17 with the extra point to come. Lucas Ewing will come on for the PAT. And now Ewing for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. Rams lead it 21-17. 6:51 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Live from SoFi Stadium. Los Angeles, California. Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. So 6:51 left to play. Here in the 3rd. Rams up by 4. There's the kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 4-yard line. Bringing it back, number 85, Marcus Branch, out to the 24-yard line. And that's where Denver will take over, down by 4, with 6:48 left here in the 3rd quarter. Jeremy Lawler, some first half highlights. That was the touchdown to DeCarva and the touchdown to Lumen. Is TGM still here? He's not texted much. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Four receivers wide. Lawler in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Lawler looking. Throws downfield. Caught. No. Dropped by Lumen. Randy Garrison, the linebacker, knocks it down to be 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. 6:44 left to play here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the near side. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler draws back. Lawler looking. Throws it away. Incomplete. He couldn't find a receiver open. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 24-yard line. You're for the Rams or the Broncos? The white team? Oh, the blue team. That's the Rams. 3rd and 10. Lawler looking. Throws near side and caught by Restrepo. Restrepo only gets 3 yards out to the 28-yard line. On the tackle, number 38 for the Rams. It had to be number 28, Dante Jones. There is no, there he is. Isaac Aronson. It'll be 4th and 7. Beasley back to punt for the Broncos. Beasley gets the punt away. And Farrakhan at the 24-yard line by Jackson Biggs. The Rams will take over. Rams up 21-17 with 6:09 left to play here in the third quarter. We still have a lot of football left in this one. Rams will start from their own 24-yard line. Rams can make it a 2-score game if they get a touchdown here. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair under center. Sinclair fakes the handoff. Throws down the middle. The flag is down. The pass is incomplete. Illegal downfield on the Rams as Thomas Green, the right tackle. If I'm Denver, I'm going to decline that and take the down. Oh, they're going to back him up. I'd rather make it 2nd and 10. 1st and 15 from the 19-yard line. 6:04 left in the third quarter. Rams up 21-17. Our Week 16 Monday night game to wrap up the season, regular season. 4 wide, Sinclair under center. Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon, gets outside. McCutcheon down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 15, and that'll be a Ram first down. Carlos Laws came over and made the tackle. The 5th-year defensive back out of San Diego State. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 34. 4 wide, Sinclair in the gun. And now they shift. Still 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair back. Looking. Throws underneath. Caught. Making the catch. Dominic Lovett. All the way down to the Bronco 45-yard line. A gain of 21. First down Rams. Dominic Lovett, the rookie out of Georgia. Rams on the move again. They're up 21-17. They can make it a 2-score game with a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the Bronco 45-yard line. 5:15 and counting here in the third quarter. On 1st and 10. In the I formation, Sinclair under center. A flag is down already. Sinclair, somebody may have been offsides. They throw outside, incomplete. Let's check out the penalty. Offsides on the defense. A 5-yard penalty. Kendall Battle. How does this safety line up offsides? He was covering a receiver up on the line of scrimmage. Didn't see where he was. 1st and 5 from the 40-yard line. 4 wide. Sinclair under center. Sinclair looking. Throws underneath. Incomplete. looking for James Royal. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 5 at the Bronco 40. 4:56 left here in the third. Rams come out. Sinclair in the shotgun. Back on either side. Now they shift. And now it's 4 wide, 3 to the near side. And then they shift again. Jackson in motion. Sinclair throws underneath. Caught by McCutcheon. Out of the backfield. Out to the 33. A gain of 7 and a Ram first down. 4:43 and counting. Rams on the move, trying to make it a 2-score game. 3 to the far side on 1st and 10 from the Bronco 33-yard line. Sinclair under center. Sinclair rolls out, dumps it outside, and it's caught by Bryce Barnett, the 5th-year tight end out of Marshall, down to the 25-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Rams lead at 21-17. Yeah, your Rams are winning. Everybody in tight for the Rams on 2nd and 2. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair throws underneath. Caught. No, dropped. Incomplete. McCutcheon couldn't hold on. He simply dropped it. It'll bring up 3rd and 2 from the 25-yard line. .412 left to play here in the third quarter. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair under center. Sinclair draws back, throws underneath, and that's caught by Royal down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll be a Ram first down. As we hit the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. James Thomas, the linebacker, in his 7th year out of Clemson, on the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Rams at the Broncos' 17-yard line. 4 wide, Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair to McCutcheon, and McCutcheon no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 as Thomas again makes the tackle. The Broncos were up 14-0 at one point. They've been outscored by the Rams 21-3 since. 2nd and 10 for the Rams at the Broncos' 17-yard line. Jimmy Jam with TMG. On 2nd and 10, Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon to the 14-yard line, a gain of 3. Got to bring up 3rd and 7. As we're coming up on 3 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair looking. Sinclair still looking. Sinclair in trouble now, and he's going to get sacked back at the 28-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 14 yards. Number 79, Steve Strong, the 4th-year defensive tackle out of Baylor, on the sack. And that's going to bring up 4th and 21 for the Rams. And this will be a 45-yard field goal attempt. It'll make it a 7-point game if the Rams can get it. Lucas Ewing will come on from 45 yards. Here we go. Lucas Ewing in his 8th year out of Ole Miss. Kick is up, and the kick is good. He nailed it. And the Rams are now up by 7. 24-17. 2:25 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Our Week 16 Monday night game to wrap up the regular season here at Jammin' Sports. So the Rams go up by 7. We still have 2:25 left in the third quarter. Plenty of time for the Broncos to come back. There's the kickoff by Ewing from the 5-yard line on the return. This will be Marcus Branch out to the 30-yard line, and that's where Denver will take over. Down by 7. Lawler comes back out. The Denver quarterback. Let's see if the Broncos can't tie this one up. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 4 wide for the Broncos. Lawler under center. Lawler draws back, throws near side, and it's caught by Vaughn. Zach Vaughn, the rookie tight end out of Oregon State. Actually, he dropped it, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. I thought he caught it. It was dropped. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. In the offset eye, Lawler under center. Lawler hands off to Lattimore out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 4 on the tackle, number 55, Randy Garrison. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Broncos at their own 34-yard line. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Rams up 24-17. 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun. Big 3rd down. Lawler back. Rolls out. Throws, and it's caught by Colt Cruz out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 10 and a Denver 1st down. The 10th-year receiver out of Texas, Colt Cruz. One of your long shot players from Madden 18. The other is Devin Wade. He plays for Seattle now. 1st and 10 for the Broncos at their own 44. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler to Lattimore, and Lattimore cross midfield to the Ram 45-yard line. A gain of 11. Another Denver 1st down. Broncos have something going now as they're in Ram territory. We're coming up on a minute left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Denver comes out 4 wide. Lawler in the gun. Lawler draws back. Throws outside, and it's caught by C.J. Lumen, the tight end, out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 53 seconds left. Now the clock runs. Broncos on the move, trying to tie it up. Lawler in the shotgun on 2nd and 5. Lawler draws back. Lawler throws underneath, caught by Vaughn, and Zach Vaughn down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 14. Another Denver 1st down. As we're down to 27 seconds. Clock is running. Probably have one more play. And then the end of the quarter. 4 wide on 1st and 10. Lawler draws back. Throws near side. Caught by Zach Vaughn down the sideline. Down to the 8-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 18. 1st and goal Broncos at the 8. And that will take us, I think, to the end, yes, of the 3rd quarter. Rams up 24-17 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. We go to the 4th quarter. 1st and goal for the Broncos at the 8-yard line. Tried to tie it up. Lawler in the shotgun. Back to throw. Lawler throws underneath. Incomplete. Threw it behind C.J. Lumen. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Been a pretty good ball game. It's gone back and forth. And now the Broncos trying to tie it up. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Everybody in tight. Lawler under center. Lawler looking. Lawler throws underneath. Caught by Lumen. Down to the 4-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 4. C.J. Lumen on the catch. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Big 3rd down for the Broncos right here. They come out 4 wide. Lawler under center. Lawler back. Lawler looking. He's going to take it himself. Touchdown, Broncos. A 4-yard touchdown run by Jeremy Lawler. TMG's got to like that. And now the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this one up. We have ourselves a good ball game going on here. Hellraiser has joined us. Well, thank you for the compliment, Hellraiser. I do appreciate that. That's high praise. Thank you so much. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. Make yourself at home. This is the final game of the regular season. We'll start the playoffs on Sunday. We're going to take 3 days off. We'll be back on Sunday at 5 Eastern. And now Michael Lance for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. Broncos-Rams tied at 24. But again, Hellraiser, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Where are you from, Hellraiser? I'm in Nashville. TMG, my moderator who's hanging around, he's in Cincinnati. I like to find out where people are from. Misty, who's 5 feet behind me, she's from Nashville too, you might imagine. And now the Broncos will kick off. Lance will kick. North Carolina, you're right next door. From the 5-yard line on the return, Jackson Biggs out to the 23-yard line. What part of North Carolina? Are you near Charlotte? Are you near Charlotte, the banking capital of the South, with all those big bank buildings? 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. North Carolina's a big state. He might be near Charlotte. He might be somewhere else. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Sinclair under center. We're now tied. Oh, you're closer to the beach. All right. Sinclair throws. Caught by McCutcheon out of the backfield out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. I got you. You're out there by Cape Hatteras and somewhere in that area. 2nd and 1 from the 33-yard line. 4 wide. Sinclair under center. Pinehurst, okay. And the pass gets deflected. Misty's trying to tell me something. What? Oh, Misty says hi. There, Hellraiser. My better half, she's behind me. And TGM, she says hi. 3rd and 1 from the 33-yard line. Everybody in tight for the Rams. He says hi. Sinclair to McCutcheon around the outside. McCutcheon gets the corner, gets the first down. Palmer drives him out of bounds. A gain of 4 be 1st and 10. Well, again, I appreciate the compliment, Hellraiser. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. Come by anytime. We'd love to have you here. 1st and 10, Sinclair in the gun. Sinclair looking. Throws outside, and it's caught on the sideline by Dominic Lovett out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 18. And that'll be a Ram first down. We're tied at 24 with 6:36 left to play here in the 4th quarter. This is a meaningless game. Both teams are out of the playoffs, but they're still playing hard. It's the final game of the regular season. Our 224th regular season game. On 1st and 10, McCutcheon around the outside. And McCutcheon 2 yards out to the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Hellraiser, I don't know if you know, but all of our games are archived onto YouTube. You can go back and watch the entire season if you want to. In fact, you can go back and watch the previous 9 seasons as well. 2nd and 8 from the 43-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun, looking. Throws. Outside. Diving catch, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. I didn't pick up the number. We've been doing this since February of 2020 on Twitch. I've been doing sim seasons since the year 2000. 3rd and 8 from the 43-yard line. Sinclair looking. Throws outside. And that's caught by Randy Fields, the tight end, but he's going to be shy of the first down. A gain of 5. It'll be 4th and 3. And the Rams will have to punt. 5:45 and counting. It's a labor of love. Rams are going for a field goal. Lucas Ewing from 55 to break the tie. The kick is up, and Ewing nails it from 55, and the Rams take a 27-24 lead. What a kick by Lucas Ewing. That would have been good from 60. He absolutely nailed that one. What do you do for a living there, Hellraiser? Are you still in school? Are you an adult with a job? Believe it or not, in real life, I'm a radio disc jockey. True enough. Ewing will kick off from the 7-yard line on the return. This will be Marcus Branch out to the 27-yard line. I'm a radio DJ for a country music station here in the Nashville area. We also do high school sports. We do football, baseball, basketball. We do them all. I do a lot of ball games on the radio. Oh, cool. The hotel industry. That's always a big-time industry. 1st and 10 from the 27. Lawler overthrows on the sideline, incomplete. Here in the Nashville area, we have some nice hotels in downtown Nashville. A lot of nice hotels. I like the Marriott right across from the Bridgestone. That's a nice one. 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line, 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Lawler back, throws underneath, caught by Colt Cruz out to the 35. A gain of 8, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. 5-12 and counting. Rams up by 3. Denver trying to tie it up or take the lead here. This one's gone back and forth. It's been a great game to wrap up the regular season. On 3rd and 2 from the 35, Lawler draws back, throws underneath, and Cruz had to reach back, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. He threw it behind Cruz. He couldn't adjust. Let's see if the Broncos go for it. They'll probably punt. With 4:55, they'll punt. Sam Beasley back to punt. As Beasley bobbles it but gets it away. Be fair caught at the 23-yard line by Jackson Biggs. 1st and 10 for the Rams. After a while, I've got the rosters in front of me in case you're wondering. But after a while, you do memorize them. At least the players that get the ball a lot. The starters, you tend to memorize them after a while. But I do have the rosters in front of me, in case you're wondering. I'm good, but I'm not that good. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. 4 wide. Sinclair draws back. Looking, throws down the middle. And making the catch is number 86. That's going to be, that's one of the more obscure ones. That's Dominic Lovett, the rookie out of Georgia. I knew that. 1st and 10 Rams at the 35-yard line, a gain of 12. 4:25 and counting. I had a brain cramp on that one. Sinclair under center on 1st and 10. Sinclair fakes to McCutcheon, rolls out, throws outside. And that is caught down the sideline by Bryce Barnett, the tight end, out to the 47-yard line. Another 12-yard gain, another Ram 1st down. Rams are up 27-14. That's right. Well, I'm not a magician. 4 wide, Sinclair under center. And it's not really a secret. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon 3 yards out to midfield. Coming up to make the tackle, Carlos Laws, the defensive back. 4 minutes left. Hellraiser, I hope you join us on Sunday at 5 Eastern for the wild card playoffs. We'll have 4 games for you Sunday afternoon and evening. Sinclair rolls out on 2nd and 7, throws back across. Incomplete. He was out of bounds. Oh, yeah. You got to keep it fun. I'm serious about this, but I don't take myself serious. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have fun. 3rd and 7 from the 50-yard line, 4 wide, single back. Big third down for the Rams. Sinclair looking, throws, and it's caught by James Royal down to the 33, a gain of 17. First down Rams. That'll move the chains, and they can eat up time. They're up by 3. It's a shame that neither one of these teams are going to make the playoffs. They're playing a really fine game tonight. The Broncos come in at 7-8, and the Rams come in at 6-9. They've both been eliminated. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line, 4 wide. Single back. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon down to the 25, a gain of 8. In fact, the Rams are the defending NFC champions. They lost to the Ravens last season in the Super Bowl. The Ravens managed to squeak in as a wild card with an 8-8 record. They'll play the Steelers on Sunday. On 2nd and 2, 4 wide. Sinclair hands off to McCutcheon. 6 yards to the 19. Another Ram first down. And now the Rams can burn more time. 2:20 and counting. As we're coming up on the 2-minute warning. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning right now. Live from SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California, Week 16. Our Monday night game to wrap up the regular season. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon picks up a yard to the 18-yard line. Lawrence McCutcheon. It'll be 2nd and 9. Denver took a timeout with 1:56 left. If they can hold the Rams to a field goal, keep it a 1-score game, they have a shot. But they can't give up a touchdown here. 2nd and 9 from the 18-yard line in the I formation. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And the Broncos are right there to make the stop. No gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Denver takes their second timeout. 1:52 left. This is huge right here. If the Rams pick up the first down, this game's over. Denver tried to force a field goal. 4 wide on 3rd and 9. Matthew Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back. Looking, throws outside, and it's caught by Fields down to the 12. A gain of 6 will be 4th and 3. The Broncos get the stop. They take their final timeout with 1:47 left. And Lucas Ewing will come on. This will be a 29-yard field goal attempt to put the Rams up by 6. If he can nail it. They're going to go for it. I would have kicked the field goal myself. Here we go, 4th and 3. They're going for it. Sinclair to McCutcheon, and they don't get there. I would have taken the field goal, put them up by 6. Interesting call, but they don't get it. The Broncos make the stop. Number 96 for Denver. That's Dante Manning making the stop. Nice play by Manning, the 5th-year defensive end out of UCLA. Instead of it being a 6-point lead, it's now a 3-point lead still. And that's a big difference. Denver out of timeouts. They'll start at their own 11-yard line. 1:44 left. All they need is a field goal. That was a bad move by the Rams. They should have kicked the field goal. Four wide for Denver. Lawler in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Lawler back. Lawler looking. They got to get it downfield. They get it out to Restrepo out to the 22-yard line. A gain of 11. 1st and 10 from the 22. 1:25 and counting. The Broncos have no timeouts. They're in the hurry-up offense. 4 wide. Lawler back. Lawler looking. Throws. Caught by Restrepo again out to the 33. A gain of 11 more. They got to hurry up. Down to 1:05. They'll rush to the line here. 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun. Under a minute to play. All they have to do is get the field goal range. Lawler throws. Gets it out to Restrepo down the sideline. Xavier Restrepo out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain of 20. And that'll stop the clock with 47 seconds left. A heads-up play by Xavier Restrepo, the rookie out of Miami. Denver out of timeouts. They have to get into field goal range. They need another 15 yards or so. Lawler back on first down. Lawler throws underneath, and it's incomplete. He threw it behind the receiver. And that'll stop the clock. 44 seconds left. Can the Broncos tie this one up and send it to overtime? The regular season would be extended. 2nd and 10 for the 47. It's actually been a really good game, this one tonight. Our first game was not so much. 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Lawler throws outside. Incomplete. He came down out of bounds. That was Samson DeCarva. His second leg came down out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line. 40 seconds left. Broncos trying to get the field goal range. 3 receivers to the near side. Lawler in the shotgun. 3rd and 10. Lawler draws back. Lawler throws down the middle to DeCarva. They get the first down. Down to the 35. They got to hurry up. A gain of 12. Clock is moving. They'll rush to the line here. It would be a 52-yard field goal from here. 4 wide. Down to 18 seconds. Lawler looking. Lawler throws and throws it away. Incomplete. 13 seconds left. This would be an awfully long field goal. 52 yards. Let's see if the Broncos try to get closer. They've got to get out of bounds, though. They got to stop the clock. They're going to try the field goal. Michael Lance. And I think they called timeout right as he tried to kick it. They'll try to ice the kicker. Michael Lance, the rookie out of USC from College Football 25. 13 seconds left. A pressure kick for Michael Lance, the rookie. From 52. Can the Broncos force overtime? Snap. Kick is up. He nailed it. It's good. Lance nails it from 52. What a pressure kick. Oh, that would have been good from 55. And the Broncos have tied it up with 9 seconds left. We're going to have some bonus football for you here. We're not ready to end the regular season just yet. 27-27, Broncos and Rams with 9 seconds left. For a game with 2 teams not going to the playoffs, it's been a dynamite game. Lance will kick off. And he'll kick it through the end zone, touchback. And now the Rams, with 9 seconds, will have it 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Let's see if the Rams play for overtime. I would just take a knee and go to overtime. Well, they're going to run a play. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair steps up, throws down the field, incomplete. 6 seconds left. Second and 10 from the 30-yard line. 6 seconds remaining. This one's looking like overtime. Figures the final game of the regular season goes to overtime. 4 wide, 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Sinclair in the gun. He was open. TMG's back with us. Sinclair looking. He's going to throw it deep, going for the home run as time expires. Jump ball. Incomplete. We're going to overtime. Live from SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Our Week 16 Monday night game to wrap up the regular season. It's been a good one. Broncos and Rams are tied at 27. TMG, say hi to Hellraiser. Hellraiser, say hi to TMG, my moderator. All right, who wins the toss? Toss is won by the Rams. They'll get the ball first. The way it works here with Madden 25 is both teams are guaranteed at least one possession. You can no longer win it on the opening drive with a touchdown. Both teams are guaranteed a possession. And the Rams will get first crack at it. Lance will kick off. From the 4-yard line, on the return, Jackson Biggs over the 20, 25, and Biggs brings it out to the 26-yard line. That's true. A pick six would win it. Thank you, Hellraiser. Thanks for bringing that up. I knew I was forgetting something. You're right. A pick six would end the game. 1st and 10 for the Rams. They'll start from their own 26-yard line. We don't have ties here at Jammin' Sports. If we're tied after one overtime, we'll go to another. We had a double overtime game earlier this week. The Saints beat the Chiefs in double overtime. Sinclair throws underneath. Caught by Royal out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 2nd and 3. In that Saint Chief game, it's worth a look on YouTube. It was a great game. Second and 3 from the 33-yard line. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. Single back. Sinclair, swing pass. Tries to get the swing pass out to Lovett. No gain. Actually, I'm sorry, he did gain 3 yards. First down. I was looking at the wrong screen. I have a couple of laptops here I'm monitoring with. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Sinclair under center. A flag is down already as he hands off to McCutcheon. Defense is offside. Kendall battled the safety. He must be lining up right on the receiver. That's the only way a safety gets called for offsides. Still first down. It'll be 1st and 5 from the 41-yard line. In the offset eye, Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon picks up the first down. Actually, he doesn't. I'm sorry. He only picked up 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 44-yard line. Under 7 minutes left in the first overtime. We're tied at 27. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair under center on 2nd and 2. Sinclair draws back, throws outside. Lovett makes the catch. Out to the 50. A gain of 6, and that's a first down. Dominic Lovett, the rookie out of Georgia. Rams have it at midfield. 6.5 minutes left in the first overtime. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws down the middle. Caught by Harold Jackson. Down to the 39. A gain of 11. First down, Rams. Cameron Palmer on the tackle, the defensive back. 1st and 10, Rams at the Bronco 39. 5:55 and counting in the first overtime. 4 wide, Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back, throws, caught by Fields down the sideline. Randy Fields to the 17-yard line, a gain of 22. First down, Los Angeles. 1st and 10 at the Broncos 17-yard line. Tell you what, Evil Dead is missing a ball game tonight. I know he's at pinball tonight, but he's missing a great game. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line, 5:40 and counting. Rams trying to take the lead here in overtime. 5 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Sinclair going to take it himself. He doesn't get much. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the tackle, number 92, David Fuller, the 7th-year defensive tackle out of San Jose State. 2nd and 10 for the Broncos at the 17. 5 minutes left to play in the first overtime. They come out in the eye. Sinclair fakes the handoff, steps up, looking, throws, a flag is down. It's nearly picked off. It's broken up by Carlos Laws. A legal man downfield on the Rams. That's a 5-yard penalty. They might decline that and take the down. I bet you they do. I would. Nope, they're going to take the penalty. It'll be 2nd and 15. I would have made it 3rd and 10. On 2nd and 15, Sinclair in the shotgun. Back to throw. Rolls out. Gets it out to Lovett. Down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 5. Now it's 3rd and 10 for the Rams at the Broncos 17. 4:46 left in the first overtime. If we're still tied after 1, we'll go to a second overtime. We've never had a third overtime game in our history. We've never had 3, ever. We've had double overtime 21 times. 3rd and 10. Sinclair throws, and it's knocked down by Carlos Laws in the end zone. Nice play by Laws. Looking for Dominic Lovett, and now it's 4th down. The Rams will have to kick a field goal. They have to salvage points somehow. This will be a 34-yard attempt by Lucas Ewing. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Rams take a 30-27 lead. Now the Broncos have to match that or exceed that on this drive. If the Broncos turn it over, the game is over. The Broncos are now in 4-down territory as they'll try to match that score or get a touchdown. They can win it with a touchdown now. So Lucas Ewing will tee it up. He'll kick off for the Rams with 4:37 left in the overtime. There's the kick from the 5-yard line. On the return, this is James Barksdale, and Barksdale out to the 31-yard line. Misty has said goodnight at 9:47 Central Time. Now the Broncos have to score before time runs out, or the game would be over. They still have 4.5 minutes, and all they need is a field goal to tie it back up. Jeremy Lawler comes back out, the quarterback. Lawler in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 31. Lawler looking, throws down the middle, and that's caught by Zach Vaughn, the tight end, out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Clock is moving. 4:20 and counting in the overtime. Rams up 30-27. Four wide for the Broncos. Lawler in the shotgun on 2nd and 3. Lawler fakes the handoff, throws deep down the near sideline. Jump ball, and Colt Cruz can't hold on. That was broken up by Kevin Taylor, the 4th-year defensive back out of Pittsburgh. Colt Cruz couldn't quite haul it in. It'll be 3rd and 3 for Denver at their own 38. 4 wide for the Broncos. Lawler in the shotgun. Big 3rd down here. Lawler back. Lawler throws outside, and it's caught out to the 46. Making the catch, Samson DeCarva. A gain of 8. And that'll be a 1st down for the Broncos. Well, he caught that right in front of the defensive back, Bryson Shaw, the rookie out of USC. 1st and 10 Denver from the 46. Rams up by 3 in the offset eye. Lawler draws back, throws underneath, and that is caught by C.J. Lumen, the tight end, out to the 49. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 3:20 left in the first overtime. Broncos have to at least tie it up. 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun on 2nd and 7. Lawler draws back. Lawler throws underneath. Caught by Restrepo. And Xavier Restrepo out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll be another Bronco first down. Under 3 minutes left. 1st and 10 for the Ram 43-yard line. Boy, what a football game this has turned out to be. 4 wide. Lawler in the gun. 1st and 10. Lawler draws back. In trouble. Throws. He was pressured. He had to throw it outside. Incomplete. He was looking for DeCarva. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. 2:40 left in the overtime. Broncos come out 4 wide. Lawler under center. Lawler looking. Throws near side. Caught by Lumen. Turns upfield. And C.J. Lumen down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. First down Broncos. He also gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:34 left in the overtime. And now Denver's in field goal range. But now Denver's thinking touchdown. They want to win this thing. 3 receivers off to the far side. Lawler in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Lawler draws back. Lawler throws underneath. And that's caught by Colt Cruz down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. 2:22 and counting. Broncos are in field goal range, but they're looking for 6. 4 wide. Lawler in the shotgun. 2nd and 3. Lawler draws back. Lawler, they pick up the blitz. Lawler, but not that time. He gets sacked back at the 31. A loss of 8. Dante Jones on the corner blitz in his 8th year out of Princeton. Gets the sack. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Broncos. And that sack now makes it a 48-yard field goal attempt. 2 minutes left. Clock is moving. Both teams with 2 timeouts. That's what they give you for overtime. Big 3rd down right here. They go with 5 wide, 4 to one side. Lawler in the shotgun. Lawler back. Lawler dumps a swing pass off to Lumen. And Lumen out to the 25. A gain of 6 will be 4th down. Bob Sullivan, the linebacker, on the tackle. Now it's a 42-yard field goal attempt. Michael Lance, he nailed one from 52 a little while ago. This one will be from 42. And the Rams take a timeout. They want to ice him. If he misses this, the game is over and the Rams win. If he makes it, we continue. If he makes it, it's looking like another double overtime game. It would be our 2nd overtime of the week. It would be our 2nd double overtime game of the week. Lance from 42 yards. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is good. He nailed it. We remain tied at 30. Michael Lance, he's been on fire kicking tonight. The Rams still have 1:02 to work with and a timeout. So I wouldn't exactly say it's going to roll over just yet. We're tied at 30 with 1:02 left in the first overtime. Michael Lance will kick off. From the 7-yard line on the return, Jackson Biggs. And Biggs brings it out to the 24-yard line. 57 seconds left in the first overtime. We're tied at 30. Matthew Sinclair will come out, the 5th-year quarterback out of Tennessee. Normally we get these games done in about an hour and 10 minutes. We're at an hour and 40 now. Been a high-scoring game. We're in overtime. Been a long game. On 1st and 10, Sinclair in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair looking, throws, caught underneath by Lovett, out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 8 to Dominic Lovett. 45 seconds left. There's no need to hurry. It will just roll over to a second overtime. On 2nd and 2 from the 33-yard line. Sinclair looking, throws down the middle, and it's caught by Jackson down to the 42-yard line. A 25-yard gain to Harold Jackson. And the Rams go ahead and take a timeout. They didn't have to, but they took one. Rams are out of timeouts now for the remainder of the game. 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 42. I think they wanted to regroup here. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. Rams trying to win it now. If they can kick a field goal before time expires. Sinclair looking. Sinclair throws. Incomplete. I want to point out we are in sudden death. Both team has had a possession. So it's now next score wins. Whoever scores next wins. We are now in sudden death. I meant to say that earlier. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. 16 seconds left in the first overtime. Sinclair looking. Throws near side. And is caught by Royal. Out of bounds at the 31. A gain of 11. 12 seconds left. It'd be a 48-yard field goal from here. You can win it outright. That's what they're going to try to do. Lucas Ewing will come on. This will be a 48-yard field goal attempt to win it before the second overtime. Broncos take a timeout. Lucas Ewing, the 8th-year kicker out of Ole Miss. Don't forget, we'll be off until Sunday. We'll be back on Sunday at 5 o'clock Eastern for the wild card playoffs. We'll have all 4 games Sunday. Ewing from 48 yards. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The Rams win it in overtime. Your final score, the Rams 33, the Broncos 30. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you Sunday, 5 o'clock Eastern for the wild card playoffs. Good night, everybody.